digitaldjtips.com, bringing you a quick video overview of the Mixvibes UMix Pro DJ controller. Now this DJ controller comes with Mixvibes' own Cross DJ 1.5 software, which is a full version of the software. It's on a disc when you buy this, and that of course means that you don't have to buy any extra software to make the thing work properly. So this review is actually accompanying a full written review on the Digital DJ Tips blog, and you can see the written review at digitaldjtips.com/umixpro. That's the letter U, the word mix, and the word pro. Okay, let's have a little look at the unit. The thing that I'd like to show you most about this unit is the solidity of it. This metal back, it runs up the front, or also runs up the back. It's very well made. You can see all the screws and clips to keep it all together there. It's an extremely well made DJ unit. Now, considering this is at the budget end of DJ controllers, that's one of the differentiating factors about this one. It's going to withstand use. If you're thinking of DJing out and about, or you own a bar and you're looking for something small which isn't going to break after a few weeks, I would suggest that this has got what it takes. Okay, around the back, let's get the controls out, the connections out of the way first. It has two outputs which are a little bit strange here. There's one master output and one booth output, which would be your headphones. Some people seem to like having a booth output. I don't understand that. It's not something I've ever seen real DJ booths have in them. It also has, more importantly, these plugs here, which are for plugging in extra record decks or extra CD players, which is useful, especially on a controller of this kind of price. Again, it's something you maybe wouldn't expect. Has the usual USB input here, which has also got a switch and a power supply. You can power this unit, however it does work on bus power, so you only need to plug the USB into it. And then down here we have this little screw here, which is just for putting the earth leads for your turntables, should you be connecting external turntables. So there's your connections. Your connections around the front are the headphones here, which come quite nicely with a headphone mix and a level control. And then on this side here we have the microphone, which has a microphone volume and also talk over, which quietens down the music and allows you to chat over the top of it. The microphone, by the way, routes all the way through the unit and out the other side. It can't be controlled by any of the effects or the faders or that kind of thing. So with the microphone, all you get is an input and a volume control. Okay, let's look at the front of the unit. Now, the jog wheels are high quality. They are actually better than they look. They look maybe a little bit plasticky, but they've got a solid metal top. There's no give in them at all. And they spin pleasingly. They've got some weight behind them, so if you're doing spin backs, they're going to sound like spin backs. Jog wheels are excellent. You can see at the bottom, let's look at one transport section, and then obviously the other one's going to be the same. So at the bottom we have the usual play, pause, cue, and a big sync button. We also have the pitch control, which isn't the longest throw pitch control in the world. However, because you can switch it between from 4% plus or minus all the way up to 100, it will give you enough fine control over the pitch. There's a pitch bend as well. There's also a vinyl mode, which just makes this scratch as opposed to nudging. And then the modes that you can select include turning the key on and the key off, so that this will affect the key or it won't affect the key of the music. And also a hybrid mode, which kind of mixes the two. A little bit strange, but that's there too. Now at the top here there is two sets of 3 hot cues, and you just press select in order to switch between the hot cues. Now if you look here, there's a big shift button right here in the middle. This shift button will allow you to switch between hot cues and also other various changes on the unit. Okay, the top left hand corner of the unit, here we have the loop control, which is quite rudimentary. It's got a push on it. And it turns as well. That will allow you to do your various bits and pieces with the loops along with the shift. The loops only go up to 4 bars or 16 beats. I prefer to see that going up to 32 bars or 8 beats, because 32 beats or 8 bars, because that's the kind of length that you would normally use as a kind of bed loop then put something else over the top of it. So they've missed a trick there, something that could probably change quite easily in software. The effects section is here. The effects is probably the weakest part of this particular controller and software setup. The effects don't sound particularly good and you can't do too much with them. There's a high pass filter, a delay and a flanger, and various permutations of those two, but not the strongest point of this particular hardware and software setup. And just while we're looking at the controllers, let's look at the decks. Let's look at this side here. Above this deck is where you have the effects and the looping for that deck too. So those two are working in symmetry. Okay, up the middle is the mixer section. Now you can see here we have two faders. Now they are quite stiff, however they're smooth. Having said that, the crossfader is very loose. They feel great to use. These, like I say, nothing wrong with having stiff volume faders, and the crossfader is perfect for scratching. Bass, mid and treble are nice in that they've all got a click on them, so that you can turn the kills on and off, just to completely kill and completely bring back treble, mid and bass. The browse in the middle here with a click is what allows you to browse through your library. And then these are the load buttons for loading the track you've chosen onto the deck that you've chosen. The master here has got a nice touch in that there is an LED there which will light if you are peaking, if there's clipping going on, so that you can just reduce the volume a bit. And it's got proper gain controls as well. And the VU metering, apart from that master peak there, is all done in the software on the screen. And the way you choose between inputs on the back, the line inputs or the phono inputs, depending how you have them set, there's actually a little switch here on the back for each one, which will allow you to switch between record and CD. The way you switch between those is by pressing Shift and then pressing A or B. Pressing the source input there. So that would switch that to line, and that would switch that to line, and then back again. And that's it. That's the Mixvibes UMix. Like I say, you can read the full review of this at digitaldjtips.com/umixpro. Thank you for watching.